right, let's get this show on the road. And I'm gonna try something a bit different with the music. So unfortunately, I think I'm gonna be checking every now and then for the commercials on it, but we'll see. We'll see how this works out. All right, so we've got a little bit of arena-ing to catch up on. So we're gonna be going hard there. Not too far behind, but a little bit further behind than I would want to be at this point. Normally I should be finishing off either the feature or the basic now, and then finishing off the other this evening. However, I got a fair ways to go for both. More so the basic though. I think we'll get caught up pretty quick because we have the 6 stars and we'll run at least an attack boost. So that should allow. And if anybody's interested in music, it's different than I've been playing for the last little while. I have the link at the bottom of the YouTube description, and then it's also in the Twitch info as well. So if anybody wants to check that out, it's just a playlist off of YouTube. And we got event quest coming up, event quest completion coming up in a little bit. And I have a little bit of uncollected to do still. Don't know if I'll be doing any of that on, well, no, because mainly I want to get these arenas done, so that will be the priority for now. We probably didn't even need the L2 there. But it's alright, we still got him down. Oh, and at the end of the stream, you'll see my predictions of the results for round 2 of the last arena. Man, I was way off. Way off by too much, though. So, I mean, I suppose that's not too bad. Not too bad. Okay. I don't know what I'm going to do for June when we have that weekly arena. Because between the featured basic and then I'm still going to be doing the T4 basic, it's going to be a lot of arenaing. We'll see. My priority would be the basic and the feature and the T4B though. T1A, I've decided not to run that anymore. And 4-star arena, if I've got time, I'll do it, but definitely not the priority, or not a priority. I guess this doesn't really matter too much. Yeah, let's go with that. Okay. I think tomorrow I'm going to go for 7-2 completion. And then I'm probably going to leave the rest of that for quite a while, depending on what the stuff in June is looking like. I think the side quest stuff it's not going to take energy, but the Gauntlet and Summer of Pain, I don't know. But I think I'll be probably I guess both the Gauntlet and the Summer of Pain are both temporary content, so I'll be prioritizing that over any permanent content. Well, depending on the rewards. If the rewards aren't looking worthwhile, then I would probably do 7.2. I was gonna just try the L1, but I think that would finish him off. So this should, though. Oh yeah, finish him off and then some. Yes, yes. Depending on how much arena I get done today, I may get into 7-2 tonight. But yeah, I don't think I'll get the completion done tonight, but tomorrow for sure. That will be the goal. I should have started off with a heavy. It's not going to do much good now. Alright. So this is how we wanted to start. There we go. Still not that certain on Dragon Man. I like him, but I don't know. I lose a lot of health really early with him. Eternal Walker, how you doing? How's your day coming along? Yeah, you lose a fair bit of health early on with Dragon Man, but I don't like. I mean, I've been holding off, saving for the L3 as the first special, which suicides. That's not too bad. Arena, usually by the L2, the fight will be over anyway, so maybe that's what the issue is that when I play him in normal contact, I'm still playing him as though I was in the arena, which is a little bit different. Chillin just finished milestones for both. Nice. So, as you're done milestones, will you do any more? You're done for the basic and the feature then? Having a break off grinding? Yeah, dude. It's pretty consistent, man, with the changes they made. Like, I used to go, I'd start the 6 get the 6 stars done, start the 5 stars, and then I'd be done arena for the first day. Now, well, and then I'd do the 6 stars in the evening again. But after the initial start of day 1, in the 5-star feature, I only ran 5 stars once, and I didn't even use that many. Now, boy, I'm going through my whole 5-star roster. I mean, that's on me, though. I'm trying to get the top 5% for both the basic and the feature, so. But yeah, it is a lot more time in arena. Granted, I mean, the 1,000 6-star shards, well, 2,000, every session, it's not bad. I can't really complain. Any idea who's next after this arena? The basic, don't know about the feature. The feature is going to be an existing champ, but the basic will be, let's see. Who we've got as a basic now? Gambit, right? Oh, so the next basic will be Spider-Ham, which that could be interesting. And I wouldn't mind a 6-star Spider-Ham, actually. It's not necessarily somebody I'd see using a ton, especially considering I'm using suicides, but he'd be good for incursions. And there are definitely lanes or fights here and there where he would be quite useful. Spider-Ham might go high. Don't know who the featured is yet. We won't know until Tuesday. I have a feeling, though, the featured would be somebody not that appealing. Just because I have a feeling what they're going to do is you're going to have the featured being the new champion, so obviously that will go high because it's somebody new, where the basic at that time would be kind of a meh champion, for lack of better words, but like not a really sought after champion, and then it will switch. Then the next one would be a like a high-end basic, and then the featured would be not so great. So I think that's what we're going to see this time, where the feature is not going to be somebody you want, but the basic will be. And then the next basic is going to be Daredevil, and I think that would be with one of the new characters. So yeah, I would expect Spider-Ham. I don't think he'll go as high as Immortal Abomination, although Immortal Abomination, he dropped off a lot through the second round. And if I had any idea that he would have gone so much lower in round 2, I may have gone for him, because I could have gotten him without any unit expenditure. I would have had to give up on the featured arena for the 5%, but yeah, he went for 76. What was the round? Yeah, that was for round 2. X51, how you doing? Grinding on a Saturday, true commitment? True commitment, or just nothing better to do? Yeah, he went for 76. At the end of the stream, you'll see the results. So I show the results of the arena, and then
what my guess was and how far off I was, or how close. I would have gotten easily to, yeah, man. Yeah. So that's kind of my problem. Like, Spider Ham, I don't think he'll go over a million either round. Um, it's just a matter of having to give up on that. Which, you know what? It actually makes sense to do that because giving up on the 5%, you're giving up on 200 units, which, okay, that's, not terrible. Obviously, I'd like the 200 units. You're giving up on 5,000 5-star shards, which I really don't care about the 5-star shards, but 1,000 6-star shards. But that's okay to give up on 1,000 6-star shards when you're getting an entire 6-star champion, right? So I may have to start thinking about that. Although actually no, because you're giving up on no, you'd get at least 200 units. You'd be giving up on all of the 5-star shards and all of the 6-star shards because you don't get the 5-star or 6-star shards if you're in the top 100. So, but even so, you're still getting a full 6-star champion. So I think that'd be worth giving up on. You did 82 for stealthy. Yeah, I think. Oh, he went up quite a bit. Well, no, let me see. He did go up, but I'm trying to think if that was the 6-star that was a big increase or the 5-star. Uh, oh yeah, the 5-star was a big increase, which I'm assuming that means the 6-star was as well. As the 5-star round one was 25 million, round two was 50 million, which is crazy. And there weren't numbers for the 6-star for stealthy. You were at number 33. Round one or two? Mm, yeah, I am kind of regretting a little bit. Well, I didn't think Ibom was going to drop, and definitely not as much as he did. Round two. Oh, okay. Okay. Oh, you got the 6-star though, right? Yeah, yeah. Okay. Yeah, I don't. Maybe I should consider going for Spider-Man. Mm. Yeah, dude, I'm thinking the same. I'm so thinking the same, man. It's basically a 30 million decrease because 105 to 76. So, yeah. Oh, man. Because if I'm doing pretty much 25 million in both arenas for the 5%, so that's basically 50 million. I'd have only, like, and put that all into one arena, I'd have just needed to do 25 more million, which would have absolutely been doable. The Well, yeah, you'll see at the end of the stream what the results were for them, though. But I think like over time, we'll have a much better idea of what to expect. Although I think I don't know why. Oh, you know what? Maybe that's why Stealthy as the 5-star went up so high was because of the videos showing how good he was for Gwen Master. That might be what did that. Jewel, how you doing? Yeah, that would make sense actually. Yeah. So anybody who didn't have him, well, anybody who's intending to do a Legends run for 7-2, he's not necessarily going to be a necessity, but it's going to be make a big difference if you're trying to get that Legends title to be able to go through Grandmaster quickly. I feel it's the known how low 6-star went. So many felt it was easy to get. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, the 6-star Abomination I would have liked, but I've already got him as a max 5-star, so I wouldn't have been doing anything much with him anytime soon. He would have been good because I have a ton of science ISO I need to use up. So as far as that goes, it would have been good. And just to have somebody there to use the science resources, because that's one class I always have too many resources in. What are you up to, Joel? What you got going down? Yeah, it looks like at least right now. I mean, it might change over time, but 24 and 25 million ish are pretty solid for the 5% for the basic and the featured. Hmm. What the? Okay. You're gonna need to do that just to avoid the auto blown. Well, it's not gonna matter. If I can get to an L2, we'll definitely be able to. Be okay. All right. Cool. Cool. So, Eternal, are you thinking you'll go for Spider Ham? I think I may look at uh, round one, and if it's in the 70s, and no, I don't think I'd go for him round two. Well, I don't know. We'll see. We will see. Hmm. But he would be a good one to have as a 6-star, though. Like you're not going to necessarily use him all the time, but pretty niche, and I think he'd come in handy here and there. Okay. The only basic that I'm really looking forward to, which I will be going for, and it's going to be a ways off yet. I think not until August, but would be Omega Red, because that will allow me to awaken him, and then I don't need to worry about a gem or anything like that. So then after that, it will just be a matter of 6 stones. Which I don't know. I guess I would put some generics into it. I don't have that many mutant 6-star 6 stones, but all of those would go into him, and then probably a few generics. Where do you refer to for the arena details on upcoming champions? Um, post the link here. So this isn't necessarily, well, it does tell you the upcoming champions, but it's kind of in a roundabout way. You just have to look at when somebody was featured, and then you know, like a period of time after they were featured, that they'll be the basic. So that will give you the scores for the arenas, and then just looking at when champions were there as the feature is how you can figure out the basic timing. And then it's got the historical info from the old arena system, which I'm pretty sure they're going to change the way the arenas are now. So they're gonna have to update that again. Well, actually, no, maybe not. Maybe not, because if all they do is bring back like I don't know how they would do it. because I don't think that they're going to remove either of the 6-star arenas. So the only thing they could really do would be introduce more arenas, maybe, or change up the milestones, I suppose. That might make the most sense. It might be the easiest thing to do too. Decrease the amount of milestones and then move the 3-star and the 4-star champions a little bit lower. Yeah, so unfortunately, with the way that list is now, just because the arenas are new, so it's hard to predict. But like under the old system, you could go back through and look when champions had been in previously, and gauge, what you could expect the arenas to go for. It wasn't necessarily always an accurate way of doing it, but it gave you a rough idea. But with the 6-stars, because there is no data for that, so that won't work there. Other than if you look at champions being similar or something like that, then maybe. Like if you, for example, if you considered Spider Ham to be equivalent to Immortal Abomination, although then you have to consider prestige stuff like that, whereas Spider Ham or uh, Bomb is much higher for prestige for science. I think he's the top uh, science champ for prestige. So let's get these on cooldown. It's not going to make any difference in when we get to use them the second time today, but we'll at least clear up the roster to go through when we're picking the champs. Okay. There is another link. I don't know if it's still relevant, but where you can find the upcoming basic champions. Although actually you don't really need to, considering if you have that and you could just go off of that.
Feel the touch of the Orient with Cafe de Anatolia.
What? Hmm. Oh yeah. So on the link I sent you you want to move over from the 6-star uh, tabs to the 5, 4, and 3. No, to the other tab, like with the uh, historical data. Because when you look at that, that's how you figure out who's coming up in the basic. Ooh. Hmm. Let's do this and that, I guess. Yeah.
Yeah, I guess that's what we're gonna have to do.
What? Come on, man. Oh my goodness. This was going so well until it wasn't.
Okay, cool.
Nick, how you doing? How's your day coming along? Man, I think he's the best MCOC champ ever. Actually, you know what? I have Man-Thing and Sasquatch and um, Man-Thing, Sasquatch, and Mojo as 6 stars, and I think I want to take one of them to R2, mainly for defense, even though I don't do war, but just in case I do decide to do war at some point. But I really don't know which one I want to rank up.
I think Mojo would probably be the best for defense.
Yeah. Um, but I think Man-Thing and Sasquatch would be fun to play offensively.
What's that, Doxley?
That's just for the arena cutoffs.
Man, more people. Maybe it's just for Loki. I don't know, but
There's a ton of 4 Loki people taking off next season or leaving 4 Loki.
I do love him, but only because I love him from the 70s comics. I have Giant Size Man Thing 5, which has the first appearance of Hellcow.
Okay. So you like him as a character in general, not necessarily in the game.
Uh huh.
So which SS are you talking about, Eternal? Because there are a bunch of SS characters. He's okay in game. Yeah, so I've never played Man-Thing or Sasquatch outside of Arena.
Silver Sable.
You were talking about Sasquatch? Okay. Oh, I call Sasquatch sassy. Okay. Yeah, I was thinking like offensively, he's the one I would rank. And if I was looking for a defensive champion, Mojo, meaning meaning I guess Man Thing is just the odd man out. He gets left behind. Um,
Man Falcon, how you doing? YouTube not doing notifications again?
yeah, what else is new? So sometimes when I start the stream, like before I'm live, um, I'll set it where it's private, just because like in case my time to go live might change. So and then when I set it to public, I could see in those cases where notifications might not go through. But like this one, as soon as I scheduled it, I set it as public. So it's kind of weird why that you wouldn't have gotten a notification for that. For offense, I wouldn't do either of them. I don't. Yeah, it's not. I don't really want any of them necessarily. The the one that I really want, and it's a matter of pulling, is Claire. I've got a 1-2 Mystic Gem. I've got a T5CC Mystic Catalyst. So if I were to get Claire, she would go to R3 pretty quick. Yeah, that would take care of any conundrums as far as what I would do with Mystics for sure. But the problem there is pulling her. No, if I did War on a regular basis, then going Mojo would be fine, like a no-brainer. But because I don't do War, I don't really want to take him, do anything with him when it just wouldn't be used. Yeah, save it. Yeah, that is what I'm going to do. It's more so just like if I get into overflow of Mystic resources, then I would have to take somebody up, pretty much. And I'm definitely not going to... I go back and forth about taking Dragon Man to rank 3. I'm pretty sure I'm not going to, though, but... I got notified when you scheduled it, and then again when you started it. Yeah, okay, so that's how it's supposed to go. That's how it's supposed to work. Got for the new Morning Star next month. Yeah. We'll see how that character is looking. Well, you know what? If anything, although actually it might be a little bit too soon for me, but if anything, if the Purgatory is looking like really good, I could go for her in Arena. I think if I were really going to try to get her, I'd wait for the second round, though, just to have an idea of what I would need to be putting up. And and then I could take her to R3 really, well, right away, basically. So that's another option. I don't think I want to do another crazy Arena grind like that for a while, though. I've had a good nudge at the new arenas. Still not a fan. My July 4th grind is burnt toast. Even the birds returned their beaks up. It's that burnt. Yeah. I kind of wonder if that's why they're dragging their feet on addressing the arena thing. Grind for the new Morning Star next month. I started a new account yesterday. Got rid of the old one. Oh, so arenas aren't even on my radar yet. Like, are you doing this like as a challenge thing, or you just got tired of where you were for the other account? Why did I get banned? We get banned from what? What's that link? The link is the... Didn't you already ask that and I already answered? Yeah, you did. It's the link to the arena results. So when you want to see what the results were for arena for the lowest scores, that's where you can find that info. I got an offer I couldn't refuse. Oh, I see. Oh dear. I went to clean my screen and mistakenly hit the special button. How long do you think it would take you to get a new account to where your old account was? Two years? Oh boy. Plus now I can play casual, doesn't mess up 29 other shit. Yeah, fair. That's fair. Yeah. You know, I'm so used to nameless Thanos, and I hardly ever see Thanos in arenas. But whenever I do and he goes to throw his specials, I always assume it's reverse controls. Richard, how you doing? How's your day coming along? So every time Thanos goes to throw his specials, it takes me a second to be like, no. It's okay. I can just dash back. I think that's what's going to happen after I fight Gwenmaster. Then anytime I go to fight Gwenpool in arenas, it's going to be the same thing. I'm going to hesitate and think that I need to be, that it's reversed controls. Kid Maestro. I have no idea, but I have a feeling the Maestro champion won't be very good, and the Purgatory champion will be like really OP. But we'll see. We'll see in a couple weeks. Well, Wednesday is the new EQ. Monday we should see their info in game. And then about a week later or so, we should be able to get one of them. So what are you up to, Richard? I'm assuming you're at home, not at work. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Okay. Purgatory. I finished initial completion of Variant 4 today and just got a badass 6-star pull after doing some incursions. Nice. You're at home? Very good. So what 6-star did you get? Who'd you get? Who'd you get? What the hell? Okay, fine. Well, this is not going how it should. Okay, let's get this nonsense under control. Now use your special. Come on. Come on, do it. I know you want to. Really, dude? There. Thank you. Human Torch? Don't talk to me. I don't want to hear it. Well, I still really want him, but when I was doing the Abyss, I really wanted the Torch. 5 or 6-star. Oh. And I just missed him as a 6-star the other day, actually. Opened a couple basics and rolled over him. Who did it go to? Somebody who's crap. Oh, man. The animation of Purgatory is pretty cool. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, if anything, she does look like she's gonna, like, the animations will be pretty nifty. But playability or usefulness, who knows? But well, I wonder what kind of synergy she's gonna have with Gilly 2099. That could be really interesting. Huh. Richard, I think they need you at work. Uh, oh man, if she were to do something for Gilly where you didn't need to throw an L3 every time to keep your charges up, that would be just right. Just from that, that would give Purgatory value, like a lot of value. Yeah, that could be interesting. Very, very interesting. Mhm. Yeah, because she should obviously have something with Morningstar, probably regular Gilly, and then I would assume Gilly 2099. So, you know. Although Maestro should have synergies with all the Hulks. And we've got a bunch of them. Ooh, it'd be interesting to see if no, I wouldn't have anything with Hulkbuster though. Who won the buff card? The results aren't done yet because that arena to vote is still going. But I think it's going to be Ant-Man. I ain't going back to work till Monday night. So did you already have the 5-star at R5? Yeah. It's going to be really interesting if Gilly wins, considering the arena vote. We haven't been able to see the results as the votes have been cast, where we could see the results as people voted. when the voting was on the forums. So. So you know people will be calling BS on that. I think she's going to win. She's Gabe's baby. But then I mean, if you look at the results from the forum vote, right? How far ahead Ant-Man was than anyone else. So that would suggest that everybody who voted for Ant-Man probably voted for him the second time, right? Now, okay, so same thing with Gilly. The people that voted for Gilly probably voted for her the second time. The people who didn't vote for either, those votes should be split. Now, if all of those votes went to Gilly, okay, fine. But that's not the way that works. Not all of those votes are going to go for Gilly. So it doesn't make any sense that she would win. But yeah, if you're suggesting that it's a rigged thing, well, who knows, right? But to be fair, though, I don't see any reason for something like this where they could absolutely keep the vote results live. I have no idea why they wouldn't do that. I'm not saying it's going to be fair. Yeah, I see no reason why they wouldn't continue doing it like they did on the forums. Yeah, I mean, if anything, they could have just had a ticker in game as people did the arena and cast their ballots. They could have had an update to show who was ahead or whatever. But we have no idea. The only reason to me why you do something like that is if you have a predetermined winner. And the whole thing, the whole vote thing is just a bunch of BS. I mean, from their perspective, by doing something like this, it's player engagement, right? It has us involved, blah, blah, that kind of stuff, so fine. But yeah, if you're hiding the results, to me, the only reason you do that is because you already know who the winner is going to be, regardless of what the votes show. Yeah, I don't. It doesn't matter to me either way. On the forums, I voted Ant-Man. I'm not doing the arena, so I'm not voting. As far as the arena, for the vote that actually counts, I'm not voting. Um, but if Gilly wins, that's fine. If Ant-Man wins, that's fine. But I do think if Gilly wins, well, okay, if it were really close, like 51-49 for Gilly, I think I could accept that. If it was like a 60-40 for Gilly, I'd be like, nah, that was all fake. They put the vote into an arena to distract us from our real grind for July 4th. Yeah, I like Gilly as a character better than Ant-Man. Other than that, I don't care. Gilly was actually my first 5-star that I ever pulled. Way back in the day. Ant-Man, I mean, the only time I really have him on a team is with Ghost. And Wasp is always there. And for the most part, if Ghost can't take care of something, Wasp will finish it off. So I'm probably not going to need to use Ant-Man. But having a stronger Ant-Man on the team, I'm okay with that. He has a synergy with Sun-Chi, which it's only good for the synergy partners, not for Sun-Chi. So it's not something I would utilize for both characters. And I tried it once with Ant-Man. It didn't really seem to make much difference at all. So I don't know if it's worthwhile or not. Actually, after this, I'm going to take a look and see when this arena ends for the voting. Last month was my first 4-star featured arena grind. Okay. I had 2 teams. So I had a domino team of 6 stars minus domino, and I had a ghost team of 6 stars minus ghost for the longest time until I pulled the main synergy partner as a 6 star. Okay, so let's have a quick look and see when the voting arena is done. I think it's still got a little while to go. Oh, is it? Oh, is it over? It's done. Oh shit. Okay. I thought we still had some more time. Hmm. All right then. Well, I guess we could find out the results of that anytime soon then. Hmm. Yeah, I didn't do a single fight in that. Hmm. I think under the old arena system, I probably would have, just because I would have had the time, like the time as far as arenas go. But the way it is now, no. For who was your grind? For what? Oh, like when I wait. What do you mean? Let me just check something on the music. Otherwise, you guys are just stuck with my. Oh, okay, never mind. I'm just taking a second to continue. No, I didn't go for stealthy. The only 6 star grind that I've gone for a champion was Zumchi. And that will probably be the only one for quite a while. I think I will go for Omega Red when he's in the basic in August. Other than that, yeah, I don't see doing a grind like that again for quite a while. I went through pretty much all of my um, arena boosts, 5 and 6 star arena boosts during that grind, so I wouldn't have those to help me for another one anyways. So after this one, I will change over the music because I don't know what's going on. Depending on what Spider Ham goes for in round 1, I may try to get him in round 2. We'll see. I'm not planning on it, but we'll see how things go. Xander, how you doing? How's your day coming along? Who do I want to go with here? My first 5 star feature arena grind was Deadpool X-Force. Okay. Low hanging fruit plus decent synergies. Yeah. Yeah. Actually, I pulled him as a 5 star 2 days ago. I have him as a 6 star. And the only time I really use him is when I'm doing incursions, because I usually have whoever I'm attacking with, and then Nick and DPX to offset the suicides. I'll use Nick sometimes. I never use DPX because he's unduped. So I'm kind of wondering if I want to actually rank up the 5 star and use a gem on him for incursions. Because when you consider all of the buffs for bleed, he wouldn't be too bad. He's going to go to R3 for sure. But other than that, I don't know. Doing all right. Just came by from Cloud's stream. Okay, cool. Very good, very good. So are you doing the arena yourself, or not bothered with that craziness? How much of 7-2 have you done so far, Xander? I think I'm doing my completion tomorrow. Toy Shadow, how you doing? Haven't touched these new arenas? Okay. Okay. How is this Saturday working out for you, Mr. Toy? So I think we're going to be able to get to 23 million with just using the 6 stars, so it's not too bad. We won't have to go too far into the 5 stars to get where we want to be. And where we want to be is 24 and a half. I've done initial completion so far and several Grandmaster or Gwynmaster solos. Okay. So for the Gwynmaster, that's like you're doing additional paths, right? Like you're not just going in on the same path that you've done previously to fight her. So are you almost completely done the final quest?
Ladies and gentlemen, we got him.
Oh, X51, thank you for the follow. Well, thank you. Oh no, subscription on YouTube. Oh, okay. Oh, interesting. I haven't seen one of those pop up in a long time. Huh. That's really weird. So, I don't know what it is, but so on the YouTube side of things, you have to have like who you subscribe to public for it to show up. So a lot of people don't have it as public. Okay, fine. But for whatever reason, the YouTube one, it's there's a delay between somebody hitting the subscribe and it actually registering. Whereas on Twitch, as soon as you hit follow, it pops up. So it's kind of weird that, yeah. Because yeah, like if somebody on Twitch were to follow, it will show up right away, but very seldom does it do it for YouTube. But thank you for the subscription. I'm not focusing on exploration right now. Yeah. I'm going down the same path for just the unlinked node to. Oh, okay. I don't want to burn myself out. Yeah. So why not? If you're gonna solo her or fight her, why not just do other paths to work toward exploration? Because you're gonna have to like fight her anyways to explore the whole thing eventually. So if you want to just be fighting her, why not just do the paths that you haven't done? Or you just like fighting her. Nothing much, just rank 5 CGR and rank 4 Hood and Blade. Next week I'm taking Woman up, then after Cavi Q I'm doing Variant 700%. There's one path in Variant 4 I can't do. Oh. Is that the one with the where you need Hulk? The 1-star Hulk? You just like fighting her? Okay. It was about a 2-minute delay? Okay, that's not bad at all. Because yeah, usually so on the YouTube studio, like it will show me who has subscribed as long as it's set to public. And normally it's about half a day after. So interesting. I do want to try and solo with those other nodes she has. Okay. Yeah, I don't think there's been anything in this game that I've done and then gone back to do just for fun. Like I'll do ROL for potion farming or 536 for revive and energy farming. No, it's only take damage with crits and buffs lower your chance. All my 2 stars gain buffs. Do you have a 2-star Electro? So I think I know the path you're talking about then. Or wait, yeah. My big blast starting over. Most fun I've had in years. You know, I could see the same thing for myself too. I could see restarting the game being quite fun. But then I would still have this account, and anytime I wouldn't be playing in this account, I'd be missing out um, for arena, and so that would be the main reason I wouldn't want to do it. Wasp, Rocket, Raccoon work, yeah, yeah. There's a few options for that, but if you don't have them, because yeah, I used Electro, and he worked out. He worked out pretty well. Oh wait, I don't even know if there's a 2-star Ghost or Corvus, but those would work too. Let me see. Oh, I use damage masteries, so Rocket won't work. But Rocket himself has a high crit chance, though, regardless of masteries. Oh, wait. Okay, I thought it was a bit further back, I guess. Uh, does Falcon gain SC Dex? Yeah, he would get dexterity if you're dexing something. I mean, the alternative would be to just take dex off, but. Um, okay, so let's see about the 2 stars. Mm-hmm. Because yeah, Ghost, her buffs would be passives. Let's see here. Right. Okay, yeah, so there's a 2-star Corvus. I don't know if I have a 2-star Ghost. Rocket. I don't think I have the 2-star Ghost, but let's see. Okay, yeah, so 2-star Ghost. Does OG Spider-Man gain buffs or Archangel? Well, so they're gonna gain buffs from dexterity, but like it just regular buffs on themselves. Archangel doesn't. Spider-Man, no. Spider-Man, I think the only thing he would get. No, I don't know if the OG Spider-Man gets a evade. No, his is a passive evade, which doesn't actually. There's no symbol. Um, Miles has the evade symbol, and so does uh, Symbiote Spider-Man after throwing a special one. You need someone with a high crit chance. It doesn't matter if they gain buffs or not. Yeah, you just want to be critting on that. Well, hey, don't forget though, they have that super handy, super helpful, irrelevant. Where is it now? Hero Crystal for with 1 and 2-star champions. But not by default. He doesn't gain a precision buff, right? Like as soon as you enter the fight, he doesn't have it. Okay. Like it's not like Hyperion or a Venom, where they start the fight off with buffs. So have you been streaming recently, Xander? Oh, man. Apparently I need to relearn how to parry. Xander, yes, if the game buffs, they lower their crit chance by 50% because of the node. Okay. I'm well aware of Toy Shadow. I explored it. You're going to be gaining a buff with anyone because of dexterity. So what you're going to need is someone with high crit chance. Oh, but I think he's responding because he said the buffing didn't matter. I streamed once this Wednesday, but that was it. Okay. Yeah, you could take off dexterity, but I don't know if it would be worthwhile just for that one thing. And then you'd have to keep that in mind if you try to evade any projectiles. You'd have to just block through the projectiles. Let me see. Did I finish off? No, I didn't. Didn't finish off. Yeah. Okay. Let me see. Hmm. That's weird. Okay. Yes, but you hit once and Dex is removed. Yeah. Yeah, no, that's what I'm saying. Like, you could do it, but I don't think it's worthwhile. I think there was one fight, and I don't remember. It was a cord, and what was it? There was something he had, like it was like fight or something, and it was in one of the variants, and I ended up having to take Dex off just for that one fight. Oh my goodness, it was annoying. And I think I tried him a few times before I decided to just take dexterity off. And at the time, I didn't have Namor, I didn't have Omega Red, so I just, yeah. Oh, man. Uh, yeah, I know, but you're just going to have to push through it regardless. Well, not if he doesn't want to, he doesn't have to. I use Wasp, Rocket Raccoon. Yeah, I think, yeah, I just used Electro for that. Actually, Electro got through it pretty quick. You get Electro to 2 bars of power, and the opponent has a fair bit, and then yeah, he just went through that like hot knife through butter. I guess I could have dexed that and been fine, but if we can't save up to it, well, yeah, either way, the result's going to be the same. So may as well just dex here. DL2. Okay. Yes, I understand, but I don't have wasp and I want to use more than one champ. Okay. Let's go have a look at this node in particular. So variant 4. Which one is variant 4? Oh, right, because I was doing that took me a second. I'm like, what? There's a new variant? And I forgot that I was doing a classic version of a couple of them a while back. Okay, so that's not it. That's not it. I think this is. No. This is it here, right? Is it this? Yeah, I think it's. Oh, yeah. Oh, Mr. Taz, how you doing? How goes it? Oh, just working through some arena craziness.
Feel the touch of the Orient with Cafe de
And I think this is the second crash, maybe third. I've only been going for an hour and 15 minutes. Ay. Okay, so I think this is the variant 4. Yeah, okay. So it's the one with 2 stars, right? Yeah, so it's not that. So it's going to be this one here. Yeah, variant 4 is, yeah, that's the one I'm in. So is it just one path or is it the entire quest? Maybe it's just one path. Okay, yeah. So dealt crit chance is reduced by 50% for each buff active on you and debuff active on your opponent. Right, okay. This defender takes 100% less damage from hits that are not critical. Yeah, so buffs do matter. You definitely don't want a buff heavy champion for it. Yeah, I think it was a while ago, but I think I used Electro for every fight. Yeah, I think I used Electro for every fight, and I just used health pots as I went. All right, just relaxing. Gonna finish up the 4-star negative grind later. Cool. Very good. Very good. Yeah, I have a fair bit to do. The 4-star still do. I. Oh yeah, this is what we're doing. Oh, you know somebody else who might be good play is Storm. It would be basically the same idea as Electro, where you'd just be wanting to save up to your L2. And you want your L2, you want the opponent to have a fair bit of power. And yeah, probably one L2 should probably do it. My rewards from variant 4 gave me a dupe on Red Goblin and a mutant rank 2 to 3 gem and cosmic 3 to 4 gem. Nice. Yeah. So are any of you guys thinking you're gonna jump into the Gauntlet or Summer of Pain next month, or you're just gonna for the Gauntlet like wait until it's around the second time, or damn it, try to get into it right away. L2 pray for a crit. So Storm has a higher chance of critting when both her and the opponent have more power. So that's why you want to wait to use your L2 when the opponent has a fair bit of power. I think it's the same thing for Electro, actually. Take a quick look. Let's take a quick look. Okay, Storm should work. Thanks. Her SP2 is guaranteed crit, right? I don't think so. Toy Shadow, I'll try it first time around. Yeah, we'll have a look and see. Yeah, I don't know if it's a guaranteed crit, but I know it's dependent on the power of the opponent. Let's see. How the Summer of Pain, all that hype for 10 fights, what a joke. Well, I don't know if I like the way they are doing it where you do the fights and you get points and you use those points to buy items. I don't know if I like that very much because, well, I guess it depends how many points and how much the items go for. But it means you won't be able to get what you want right away. And I don't think I like that too much. Okay, so it's a little stormy. Stormy, probably past there. There we go. Okay. Oh, her thing might be an awaken ability. As power surges and flows through her target, so too do her bolts of lightning, increasing Storm's special damage by up to 259 based on how full her opponent's power meter is upon impact. Okay, so it's just the damage, not the crit rating. Reducing potency, a shock debuffs, okay, and then her specials. Special attack, 60% chance to shock your opponent, dealing damage. Okay, so for Storm, it's not crit, it's just damage, depending on how much power the opponent has. So, and that's her awakened ability. So the Storm would need to be awakened for it. But let's see for Electro. Oh. Okay, I thought I had it as a 5-star, but no. Electrostatic, building power levels in both players, charge the atmosphere, increasing critical rating. Okay, so for Electro, it's the crit, depending on how much power they each have. So it's the same idea for Storm and Electro. Storm does more damage depending on the power. Electro does more crit depending on the power. But it's in both cases, it's their awakened ability. Yeah. So I think for Electro, which you don't have, so it's irrelevant, but I think what I ended up doing with him was just getting to his L2, trying to get the opponent to at least 2 bars of power, and then it was, lights out, so to speak. Oh, both Electro and Storm. It's all stuns on their specials. Okay. It's harder depending on how much power. Yeah, so that's what I just read. Man, Falcon, Shitty takes over 12 months to create 10 fights. I want that person's job. Sounds like a lot is not required of you. But that's why, like, when they were saying that was supposed to be the thing happening last year, I don't think that was ever really happening. I don't think they ever had anything planned last year. Because their excuse last year why it didn't go ahead was that there was too much already happening. Okay, so that means that you've already got the thing developed, ready to go. It's just, copy over the code, hit live, done, right? So if that's the case, then any month where there wasn't a ton of stuff happening, they could have implemented it. But they didn't. So I think throughout the year, they've been developing it. I think there's a few things that they've said they're doing or thinking about or whatever that they are not doing anything. One was bases, which that one's irrelevant because they admitted that was BS basically when they said they're not going to do it, and then the other one is the wish crystal. I don't think that is something they are developing because last year I don't know if they said it was something they were working on. I don't know if they ever had a time frame. And then in the last dev diary, it's still something that they're working on. Okay. So we shouldn't need to be doing too much of the 5 stars here to get to the 24.5. And I'll switch over to the 5-star, or to the other 6-star arena. I'll just put up another 2 million there, and then this evening when the 6 stars are off the cooldown, I'll finish that off. And the rest of the day will just be slowly but surely chipping away on the 4-star nonsense. Yeah, I think that's what the plan will be. Oh, 2%. Bro. If the new Hulk is everything OG Hulk should be, I bet Lord Shadow will be in fit. Actually, we're due for another Spider-Man, right? Maybe we're going to see a Spider-Man for July. No, that'd probably be when the Spider-Man movie comes out, probably. Well, nah. They'll probably do one this summer, and then another one when the Spider-Man movie comes out. Let's do that. How's your day coming along? Good to see you. Well, thank you. Thank you very much. Good to see you as well. What are you up to? What you got going on? We need another Cap America to keep the balance. Maybe we need another Corvus. I wonder if some of the champions where there's only one version in the game, I wonder if they're feeling a little bit lonely. You know, like some of them, they've got a bunch of buddies, right? Brothers and cousins and whatnot. And then some of them are just here all by themselves. Not too bad. Exams been killing me. Ugh. Okay, high school exams or college? I hate any kind of test, man. University? Okay. What are you studying? Oh, we will probably get another Cap. Oh, no, we will get another Captain America. Absolutely. We're going to get the Falcon Captain America. Eventually. Well, I guess... I guess it will depend if the next Avengers movie, if Captain America is there. Biochemistry? Okay. Yeah, we'll be getting another Captain America. Maybe no more Black Widows, though. Although we've got, what, 2? Deadly Origin and the original, and then Claire, which is like a different timeline or universe or whatever. Uh-oh, I need you to block. Come on now. Come on, go back and block. Go. Okay, cool. Thank you. Oh, I need to try... Maybe I'll do that after this rather than going to the 5-star, the other arena. I keep thinking 5-star arena. But I need to try see with Mr. Negative. Because they have a synergy, and I don't know if it actually really matters. Your favorite lurker is here? Really? Where? How's it going, DJ? How's the day coming along? Had to sell my beloved MCOC account for the tuition. Damn. Well, it must have been quite the account then if you're able to sell it for that much. Well, I don't know. Maybe your tuition isn't too much. But we'll just assume that your account sold for a lot. How's that? You know, I don't know if the exodus from 4 Loki is any indication of the game in general, but if it is, it's not a good sign. Not a good sign at all. Although I guess a lot of the people from 4 Loki who are leaving are moving to other competitive alliances. So, which okay, that's fair because I mean alliances do have turnover. So it's because it's not like they're saying they're leaving the game. Yeah, let's do that just because. Just because. Yeah, the buyer paid double the money. I told him that's too much. He said it's fine. Okay, all right. DJ, you're done. You're done your classes now, right? Who do I want to do? Yeah, I don't know why we're doing this, but let's do it. Oi. I guess that's the only way that's gonna work, right? I'm not gonna. It's Thursday. I had my vaccine. Okay, was that your first shot? So I think a lot of people have said the second shot is what really wipes them out. My arm is in pain. Yeah, it was a 12K prestige account. Okay, pretty decent. Okay, okay. So you say decent on free to play. Well, it is pretty decent. Free to play or otherwise, 12K prestige is pretty decent. Because isn't the highest like 13 and a half currently? So if you're at 12, that is pretty decent. No, you were free to play. Or did you start a new account? Man, she was taking a while. Holy smokes. She did not want to go away. Ooh, so if anybody knows of like the ideal synergy team for Suchi, let me know. I'm gonna try to do 2 or 3 fights. I'm gonna have Mr. Negative on the team just to see if that has any impact. I'm still. So did you start? Did you just start a new account then? I'm not planning of making a new account. Okay, so but then if you sold your account, then how could you still be free to play? Because you have no account to play, right? So ideally here, I could wait to use my. Yeah, I'm not going to be. Okay, I was hoping to be able to push him to his real phase. Okay, cool. So that's exactly what I want to do. So let's see. Ah, you son of a gun. Damn it. I was hoping to have the prowess up and use my L2 in his real phase. I think we should still be okay, though. What the? There we go. Uh, you're very funny. I don't know anything about Mr. Negative or Shang-Chi or Odin or MCOC at all. I feel like I've cheated with you somewhere else. Or chatted. I feel like I've chatted with you somewhere else. Your name is it's yeah, your name's not familiar, so I don't know. Maybe. Yeah, I don't know anything about Mangog, Odin, or Mr. Negative, and I don't know very much about Sung Chi either. It was in VC. Oh, okay. It was with Joe. Okay. Okay. So you changed your name again. That's like what, the third time? I think I've discovered what happens when one has too much hot sauce on one's burritos. Not good for it burns twice. Okay. It seems Solar cheated on me. Well, I haven't touched this game since iBomb. What do you mean since I? Oh, so, like, did you do the arena for it? I think if I were to go a day or two and just not log in, I think that would be it for me. I think if, like, for whatever reason I couldn't log in for 2 days, because that's basically what happened when I stopped playing World of Warcraft. I just like, and it wasn't intentional. I just didn't play for like a week, and then I went to play again. I just had no interest, and yeah, I just stopped playing. I don't play the game at all. Yeah, dude, there seems like there are a lot of people giving up on the game in the last little while. Like a lot. You should quit and give me your account. It's good for your brain. Okay, I'll get right on that. No, it would be bad for my brain because then I'd have nothing else to do to take up my time. Although maybe I'd find something else. So, But like not even just the time playing the game, but like doing the YouTube stuff, the spreadsheet stuff. Like it definitely keeps me occupied. It gives me something to think about other than the state of the world currently. Oh boy. Actually, it's at least for me. I find it kind of fascinating the amount of stuff that I have done because of this game. Like the YouTube thing, I never ever would have thought. Well, up until like 5 years ago, I'd never even used YouTube, let alone putting stuff on YouTube. Then the Discord, like creating a Discord server, um, the spreadsheet stuff. Yeah, man. No, if you quit, pop every single crystal you have, then check overflow. um, well, I did open a ton of the solo objective crystals for the Sun Shi grind. So I'm on my way to opening them all. I think I still got, I don't know, I think it shows like 24 million. But I mean, that also includes shards. And the crystal numbers. Okay. But Solar, the MCOC community would be very weird without you. I don't think I have any impact on the MCOC community. Which, to be fair, so all of these people that announce that they've quit the game or they're leaving or whatever, I don't know if in some cases they expect that there's going to be an outcry of like, oh, don't quit, don't go. Or it's like, no, it doesn't matter. Bye. Don't let the door hit you on the way out. Yeah, I don't think, though, for all of the people who are leaving, I don't think we're seeing an influx of new people. So, yeah, over time, I think the game is going to feel very different. Mr. Showers, how you doing? How's your day coming along? Quit. MCOC community says we don't care. Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, I think if I were to ever quit, I would just like put something on, like a quick YouTube video. Not so much for the MCOC thing. Actually, you know what? I don't know if I would, because well, it would depend. I don't. There's nothing else I could think of currently that I would stream or put videos up for. So, yeah, I think if anything, if I were to quit, I would just do a video, just at least so anybody who did tune into the YouTube nonsense would know why there's nothing going on. I think that's only fair, though. I feel like Relics could be the end to the MCOC. It's a very risky play. Yeah, I still don't really understand them, but like how people keep equating them to gear. I would definitely give it a go. But I think for me, if it were like how I understand gear to work, if that's what it was, I would probably, if I were still looking for a game to play and I had no choice but to have a gear-based game, I would just go back to World of Warcraft. It is very hard to recommend this game to anyone at the moment. I would recommend it to somebody if they're into Marvel characters, but for something like longevity or a company that seems to value their customers or I don't know. Like if somebody were to say, "Hey, I mean, it's not like I could recommend many games. This is the only game I play." But if somebody were to say, "Hey, you play this game, do you think it's worthwhile getting into?" I would simply say, if you like Marvel characters and you want to have some semblance of control of them on your phone, then yes. But if you're looking for a game that you want to invest a lot of time or money into, probably not. And not because it's a bad game. The gameplay is great. I just don't feel that the company values the people who utilize their product. And I don't know if I want to. I mean, I'm still playing because I've been playing. But then again, I don't know if somebody, when I started this game had said, "Oh, well, you know, Kabam, they really don't care. All they care about is the money that you're going to spend in it, blah blah." I think I would probably still tried it, and no, I would have still been hooked because once I stopped working, I had nothing else to do anyway. So I had no hobbies at the time other than travel. Then obviously, last year travel hasn't been. Somebody's got a hobby of motorcycles. I don't play many games at the moment. Yeah, I have 2 other games on my phone that I log into. I don't really pay attention. I just do like the bare minimum for them. I don't even know why. The devs are so greedy. Yeah, I can't blame them for wanting to make money. I mean, anybody working or with a company, that's what they want to do. My only issue is that when you've got complaints like of the game crashing and that kind of stuff for so long, and it's not even that it's not fixed. I can understand it not being fixed. It's that they won't admit that there's problems, and I don't like that. Simple answer, I will get back into this game when A-Rob streams again. Yeah, I think the biggest streamer or YouTuber who left the game was Katie Candy. And that I find really interesting, considering she was in the CCP, she had done so much content for the game. Like that was her YouTube channel. I don't know if she's... Well, yeah, because she basically said like she wouldn't be doing the game YouTube or Twitch. She'd be doing other stuff on Twitch. I think we have seen the end of A-Rob, sadly, DJ. What other games do you have on your phone besides MCOC? So one is SimCity Build It, and the other is Galaxy at War. Galaxy at War, I don't even know how. It's such a unfun game. Like, it's, I don't know how to explain it, but I guess it's habit. That's why I keep logging into it. And then SimCity. When I started playing that one, I was quite interested because it reminded me of like SimCity from, geez, how I would have been like 16, 18 when I played SimCity 2000 or something. SimCity 2000, 3000, something like that. So it kind of reminded me of that. Galaxy at War, I have no idea how I got into that one. Have you tried the new My Hero? No. No, I'm really not one to try out video games. Okay, I will be right back, and then I'm going to try some nonsense with some sheep. And back I am. I played The Sims on PC about 20 years ago. Yep, yeah, so it would have been like 20, 23 years for me. The only reason I'm not making a new MCOC account is because it's such a grindy game and I've already done everything. Yeah. Okay, so, I think this was the basic reading I've been doing. Okay. Yeah, okay. So the basic, we're done, 24.5. The featured, we're going to get to 25.5, but I'm going to probably wait. I might do some 5 stars later on, but I'll probably wait and finish that off with the refresh of the 6 stars this evening. But let's go in. Yeah, no, I figured it out when you were talking about the VC thing. Ring tournament closes soon. Hey, there was no notice about the voting closing, though, was there? No. There was not. Interesting. Okay. Right, so let's go into here. So you changed your name, eh? Okay, so we go with she. I'm gonna try. Now I don't really know what this is gonna do. Dodging the attack with perfect timing inflicts a falter passive, causing 100% chance of the opponent's attacks to miss for 2 seconds. Contact attacks bypass this falter to remove this effect. So I don't really see any actual benefit to that. But let's try it. That's kind of irrelevant. I think this might be useful. This does nothing for Sun Chi. And the block will ooh, critical rating. Let's go with this. And then, now if I'm just doing one fight, that would be fine. But because I might go a little bit more, offset the suicides. Still waiting to see your face? Dude, the face is right there on Strife.
My Twitch and YouTube. Oh, okay. So you changed your name across the board. Okay. I see. So let's see how this is going to come. Oh, and I awakened him the other day. I opened 2 featured calves. No, 5 featured calves, I think. And I got him from second last one. Okay. Yeah, I also want $1 million. That's not happening. Oh, you son of a gun. I thought I had the stun. So I went in, but no, I didn't have the stun on him yet. Dear. There we go. Now we have the stun. It doesn't do me any good now, though, does it? No. So I don't know if there's any like perfect rotation for him or anything. Or if he just basically go to town. Oi! Oh, that. That's what I get for talking. So we're gonna wait until, till I'm about 30 charges. And I'm gonna throw the L3 and build up to the L2. Actually, this may as well just throw the L3 now. That's all no face cam. We can see your face on Iron Man after all. So actually right now it's probably okay. So mainly why I don't have the face cam on is when I'm streaming earlier in the day, there's a fair bit of glare. Just the way my desk is positioned. And there we go with the falter. So that's the main reason. And then it's just a matter of being lazy on setting up the it's just a old iPhone, but it's just a matter of being lazy to set that up each time. There was a while though when I was streaming where I was consistently using the webcam. But yeah, that was a while ago. Okay, so now we're going to go for the L2. I think this should finish him. Yeah, okay. Not bad, from 40% to dead. Not satisfied. So yeah, that's not too bad at all. The Mr. Negative thing is, doesn't do anything. I need to get better at getting these heavies off. So what did I have? I had 30 charges last time, right? So ooh, I almost didn't get that one off. Okay, so I think here we're going to go with the L3, and we're going to work our way up to the L2. So last time we were at 40% when we finished off Winter Soldier. So let's see.
Where we're gonna be for her. Oh, it's probably still gonna be around 40% actually. Yeah. $38. So this should do her in. Yeah. Okay. Okay. I'm liking him a little bit more as a 6-star than with him being awakened that I was. So the idea here is I want to keep the slow up on jugs as much as I can. But we need to start off with dropping off the. Oh, yeah, okay. Hmm. Ah, you son of a gun! Got lucky there. Three. I don't think. Yeah, no, the L2 here is definitely not going to finish him off. But yeah, once I get to an L2, I will throw it. Oh yeah, we're not going to be anywhere close to be able to finish him off, right? Hmm. Didn't do too bad though. So I think 2 L2s. Yeah, this one will finish him off. Okay, not bad, not bad. Yeah, no, CGR is still far faster. So this isn't so much about speed. This is just like getting practice using him. Because when I was using him as a 5-star, well, because I was still trying to figure out like what combo did what, so and that was taking quite a while. This will be the last one though, and then we'll go back to doing some arena craziness. So it seems though, oh, dude, that was just a little bit too far back. Once they're around 40%, if you haven't used your charges, you should be good to finish them off there. There we go. So close, but so far. Ooh, 75, eh? Or 25. Let's see. Okay. So much for his physical resistance. Talia, how you doing? That some cheese looking juicy? Yeah. Yeah. Not bad, not bad. Okay. So yeah, basically I just want to see if the Mr. Negative synergy has any effect, and no, it's not really something too much of a requirement. Okay, so we're probably gonna get to 21, 22 million now, and that will be that. Yeah, so pretty much, maybe I should have gone to see how far I could go, because basically getting up to 30 charges, and then the L2 that I throw after 30 charges was finishing the fight, and the opponent was 40, 40, and I think he was at 38%. That's not bad at all. It's definitely not the fastest. There are faster options for sure, for ROL anyways, but oh, I guess we could actually go and have a try at thing in AOL. Well, I'm not going to get him down. And there's also the damage cap, so even throwing the L2, I'm not going to get the most out of it. Well, no, we could go for more charges, I guess. Oh dear, talk about terrible timing. My goodness. Natalia, it's been a while. I haven't seen you for a while. How you been? What is new and exciting? New and exciting. Yeah, I've been mainly lurking recently. Okay. Very good, very good. You still been hitting up the MCOC or not bothered with the game too much recently? But last July 4th and Cyber Weekend, the 10,000 unit offer, I really wasn't that interested in, so I just skipped it. So I ended up only using 5,000 units. I was more interested in the cash offers last year, so we'll see if it's the same thing this year. The cash offers, I think, for me would have to be Class Nexus. I'm not too concerned. Yeah, I'm not too concerned about T5CC. I've got almost a full T5CC of every class, so I don't have one for Cosmic, but there's no Cosmics that I want to take to R3. I'm almost out of Mutant. Nowhere close for Science. Again, nobody currently that I'd take to R3. Oh, no. I keep going back and forth as to whether or not I would take Immortal Hulk to R3. But I'm not too sure. And then I've got a Mystic, a Skill, and a Tech T5CC. So basically 4 out of the 6. Because the Mutant, I'm pretty sure I'm going to end up with a Mutant T5CC pretty soon. Although I have 2 Mutants that I want to take to R3. Omega Red and... Well, no. 1 for sure, and maybe 2. Omega Red for sure I want to take to R3, and then maybe Archangel. Archangel is going to go to R2 before I go for Exploration of 7-2. And Omega Red... Yeah, he's going to be a bit of time before I get him to R3. Because he needs to be awakened first, and I'm intending to do the arena for him in August to get him awakened. I don't expect that I'm going to get him awakened prior to that. Yeah, I think I know what I'm going to do. I think I'm going to go into RO with CGR. I'm going to get through Winter Soldier and Captain Marvel quick. And get to Jugs. And try out that slow. To see if we can get the slow lasting a long, long time. Jesper, how you doing? Tally, I'll probably also be leaving. Keep on with the wonderful streams, mate. Really enjoying the relaxing atmosphere and you flexing your stacked account. Very good. Well, it's good to see you, Tally. It's been a while. It has been a while. Yeah, I'm going to get done with about another 500,000 points. Go and try a little bit with Chi in ROL, and that'll be it for me too. My day's coming along not too poorly. Jesper, how about you? How you been? I haven't seen you for a while either. Well, there's a lot of people I haven't seen in a while on stream that are coming by today. Good stuff. Good stuff. Oh, and that there is not good stuff. So what are you up to, Jesper? What you got going down? Koto, how you doing? Call or CMM? I have Cosmic Awakening Gem, 6-star. Well, I could tell you what, what's his name? Darn it. Jasper? I can't remember. There's somebody who's obsessed with Call. What they would say. If it were me, I would go CMM. But Call is not a terrible option. CMM needs it for her indestructible. Make sure. Good summer is coming along as well. 22 degrees and sun here in Norway. Nice. Yeah, I think for CMM, that is her invulnerability. While binary ignition is active, Captain Marvel gains an indestructible buff for 12 seconds. Yeah. This ability can be activated again after 40-second cooldown. The indestructible buff and half of Captain Marvel's energy charges are removed when struck by a special attack. But she's also got quite good prestige, so if you're after prestige, she would be somebody to consider. And let's see for Call. Enforced Oblivion. Once Call Obsidian's route buff has expired, it goes into cooldown and can be reactivated after 22 seconds. When route enters cooldown, Call's aggression is awarded with a Fury buff granting 2,200 attack for 4 seconds. This buff gains 0.5 seconds duration for each hit landed while route was active. So for Call, it's going to help with his damage. And for Captain Marvel, that's where her indestructibility comes from. Let me just see where they are for prestige. And you are saying... So are they... I'm guessing they're both rank 1 currently, right? Let's see here. Prestige doesn't matter? Okay. Yeah, so I would do... I don't use either of them outside of Arena. I did use Captain Marvel for buffed up for Cav EQ. I don't use her anymore, but there was a while where I used her quite a bit for that. Call could also be used for that too. Yeah, I would go Captain Marvel, but Call does have some pretty crazy potential. They're both good for incursions. They would both be applicable for buffed up. Call's buffed up. You could probably access quicker because it's on his L1 where you're going to get the buffs, the 10 buffs. And for her, you need to wait until binary ignition to get your Furies. again. I just tested CMM at SIG 1. The instruction will last only 6 seconds. And also I have 6-star, rank 3, duped Phoenix, so prestige doesn't matter. No Nick Fury, even 5 or 6-star. Okay. Yeah, okay, so yeah, the prestige from Captain Marvel. Well, but I mean, it doesn't matter if you've got the Phoenix or not. Because if Phoenix is probably going to be your highest prestige champion, unless you've got like Doom or Silver Surfer. So if Phoenix is your highest, and your other champions are quite a bit lower, then Captain Marvel overall will still increase your prestige. She wouldn't. Who else needs that gem in Cosmic class? Nobody really needs it for Cosmic, actually. Silver Surfer, it's going to be good for Prestige for him. CGR, it changes his... when he's got 5 damnations on the opponent. So it changes their power lock, so it does... I don't know, it doesn't do a power drain, but it also does damage over time. Corvus, if you're doing like map 6, map 7 for AQ, Corvus, well, I think he's the best AQ champion. It would benefit him a lot. It would allow you to do the timeout trick with him, or to be able to withstand like degen. But yeah, it's not going to affect his damage, just his survivability. For me, I would only use it on Corvus or CGR. If I used Captain Marvel a lot, then yeah, I would use it on her. But yeah, if I were to get her as a 6-star, I would not use her very much. Yeah, I would just hold on to it for a while. Unless you find a need for either of those two, and you figure you're going to be using them. Oh, yeah, another thing to do, wait until Wednesday and see what the Cosmic Chapter's global buff is, or global node is. Because if it's buffed up, oh, actually that doesn't really help you very much, because they're both applicable to buffed up, so... Oh, somebody's trying to take somebody's car. Okay, so we're at 21.5, so we are good in the hood. I'm gonna have a run at Winter Soldier with some Chi again. Well, no. I'm going to use... Yeah, we're gonna mix this up a little bit. Sounds like a bomb timer. This half story, we already have 189 champs in 6-star crystal and 2 new champs every month, so the chances decreases to get some specific champs from the crystal. Yes, that is true, but then that's where the featured 6-star crystal comes into play, or now the featured and basic 6-star arenas. So if there's a specific champion you want, you can target them either through arenas or through featured crystals. Okay, so yes, that is going to be good. Okay, cool. So we're just using CGR to get through Winter Soldier and Captain Marvel quicker, and then to get the jugs to try holding off on the slow. See how long we can get that applied for. Yeah, we'll save it to the L3 this time. Do you think they'll buff Phoenix this year? I have no idea. No idea. They're doing what, 2, 3 a month? No, it fluctuates. I think it's every second month is a complete overhaul. And we've also got the small buffs. I don't know if they'd actually buff her or they'd do something like Captain Marvel, like where just a new Phoenix character is added to the game, and the old one, the original one, just stayed the same, which would really suck because she's a pretty common character. Quite a few people have her, and quite a few people ranked her up because of prestige. So. So now, when I get to using Shang-Chi, oh, you gotta be kidding me. I'm gonna have to change the rotation because I'm used to using the slow early on. Oh no, it's not what I want to do. No, that's okay. Okay, cool. What do you think about Terax? I don't know anything about him, but the little I do, even after he got his buff, he needs another buff. Yeah, he doesn't seem like a very strong champion, like not somebody you want to be putting resources into. Okay, so I need to remember to save the slow. Dude, come on. There we go. Of course, that's how that's going to go, isn't it? Guess I shouldn't be surprised. Okay. It really doesn't seem like it's all that much longer, to be honest. Yeah, that doesn't seem like it's that much longer at all. Oh, wait a second. I think I maybe misunderstood that. Yes, I did. Okay. Okay. Yeah, so I do want to use it early on. All right. All right, so really, is it there? We're almost ready. L3. Should have done it then. We need dual class 6-star crystals. That'll be interesting, actually. That'll be really interesting. This should finish him off, I think. No, not quite. Close. Oh, really? No, I want to be doing this one first. Okay. Yeah, so it's going to take some time to get used to that. All right. And this should do him in. Yeah, cool. Okay, let's see here. Let's see what we got going on. So that is it for me, and let's head on out of here with a little bit of.
There's just one thing.
What's that?
Raid's here.
Raid!
Oh, this just in. Apparently, it's Raid.
So we'll head on over to Mr. Enzo's stream with, as per usual, there's the hashtag, and there's his URL. Add 6-star incursion crystals since we have 5-star incursion crystals. That would be a ton of artifacts, though. I mean, we do have where you can pick up the 6-star shards from artifacts, so I guess we'll see. But yeah, that is it for me, and there is Enzo's URL, so feel free to head on over there and hang out with him for a bit. And yeah, I will catch you guys later. Take care.